In other news tonight, Apple has been given a court order to hack into the iPhone of one of the San Bernardino shooters. WVUA 23's Justina Benoob joins us live tonight from the newsroom with more. Justina.
Jabari, Apple is fighting the judge's ruling to hack into that shooter's phone. We spoke with a criminal justice professor from the University of Alabama about this topic. An Apple security feature has prevented the FBI from accessing the shooter's phone without wiping the data. Apple CEO Tim Cook wrote in a public letter that the court order to help the agency is a dangerous breach of privacy.
They are not asking Apple to redesign its product or to create a new backdoor to one of their products. They're simply asking for something that would have an impact on this one device.
Professor and academic director of the Joint Electronic Crimes Task Force, Diana Dolliver, says the argument to the right to privacy doesn't really apply to this case.
In the case of terrorism or criminals, they don't have that reasonable expectation of privacy that you and I do, and so that's the point of the court.
Apple has 5 business days of receipt of the order to say to the court, "We find this to be an unreasonable request."
They have to present their evidence to the court to say why legally they don't feel like they can fulfill the court order, and then the judge will rule on that.
Dolliver says cases such as this one are not uncommon. The difference is how public it's become.
It's kind of routine procedure when you arrest someone. You seize all the evidence that they have with them, and a lot of it's digital these days.
She hopes both sides come to an agreement, saying it's important to make sure our data and privacy are protected, especially by the Constitution. Should Apple win, others, like McAfee, may step in.
He told the FBI that he and his team of hackers can break into the phone in 3 weeks if they want, if Apple doesn't want to play. So this is, if Apple sets this precedent, well, that just opens the opportunity for other people to say, well, we can create the software. And I think Apple's probably going to want to be able to control the code, which is what this court order allows them to do.
Dolliver believes the battle between Apple and the FBI is because there's a sense of urgency for law enforcement to access information to help prevent acts of terrorism. Reporting live in the newsroom, Justina Benoob, WVUA 23 News.